Hello everyone, Spider Gamer here, and welcome to my April 1st video. Now, 1 year ago, I promised you guys that I would give you an April 1st video. That would be my very first AITA video, because last year, on April Fools, I tricked you guys into thinking I had made an AITA video. So now I am here to make do with my promise. And we will be reading posts today from r/AmItheA. Now, I will be referencing the subreddit as AITA from now on, so I don't get demonetized. But today we're gonna read 2 short stories and 1 long story from AITA. So let's start with the long one, without further ado. This one is from user u/y Gloria, and it's called AITA for taking my girlfriend on a cruise. I don't see how you would be the a-hole for taking your girlfriend on a cruise, but hey, you never know with these stories. The person could very much have the most innocent title ever, and throughout the story you find out they're the worst person on earth. It's really weird on the subreddit. But let's proceed. So this might sound stupid, but please bear with me because this post is going to be pretty long. I hear you, brother. I've seen the length of this. It's pretty long, yeah. Obligatory, this is a throwaway, of course. Which account isn't a throwaway nowadays on Reddit? So, it all started a year and a half ago. I, 25 male, finally started dating the girl of my dreams, whom I'd been crushing on for a while now. We'll call her Gloria. The username is starting to make sense. 26F. 26 female. Now, my friends did tell me when we started dating that she was bad news and probably playing me, but I told them they just didn't understand her and that I know her and she has a beautiful heart. The whole reason I fell in love with her in the first place. I'm picking up on some foreshadowing, right? If you're saying that, that means your friends were probably right. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Now I wish I could go back and stick my foot in my mouth. Okay. I'm probably not wrong then. Depending on if we trust OP or not. After half a year, everything was going so well, and her lease was ending at her old place, so she ended up moving in with me. Can I just say, I think a year, I think half a year is a little soon to be moving in together. Like, I know, oh, how long was it? Like, a year ago? I think it was like a year ago. I made a Reddit video that the couple like moved in together within 3 months, and like they're super happy and they love each other so much, and their love story is true. But like, that's the exception. Generally speaking, I don't think half a year is a good idea to be moving in together. I don't know. Maybe I'm a prude or something. But I think half a year is a little soon. I don't know, man. In my defense, everything really was going well, and Gloria was really no issue at my place. She did her part of the chores. We got to spend even more time together. That's nice, but I mean, it's a little fast. Everything was going well until I came home from work early one day. Oh, that sounds like a wonderful moment to catch someone doing something they shouldn't be. I caught Gloria with another guy in my bed. There we go. Yeah, okay. Wait. You're taking her on a cruise after that? Hold on. I just remembered the title. You're taking her on a cruise after that? I hope you're taking the new girlfriend on a cruise. And she's like jealous or something that you moved on. Please tell me that's the case. Please tell me. I was devastated. I'd be too. How could she have done that to me? We had a huge fight, and I admit we both said things we didn't really mean. I said she was probably sleeping around all day while I was at work. Gloria insisted I was the only one for her, but if that was really true, then who the hell was he? Bars. Absolute bars. Right? Like, if she had the gall to tell you you're the only one for her, buddy, who the hell is he? Who the hell is he? Good one. That's a good one. Okay. Anyways, we took a week-long break after the fight and meet up afterwards to talk. And met up afterwards to talk. Okay. I wanted to break up, but no, OP, no, please break up with her, OP, please. I don't believe in forgiving cheaters. No. I decided to give her a second chance, so you are taking her on a cruise. What the hell, OP? What the bloody hell? She promised me she would never do something like that again. That's what they always say. Cheaters always say they're never gonna do it again. You turn around, they're doing it again. And I believed her. You shouldn't. Even so, things were a little weird between us, and I decided it'd be best for us to go on a trip together. Oh God. She's just gonna take this as a prize, as a reward for cheating on you. God, I can see visually the gears in her head turning and being like, if I cheat on him again, is he gonna give me something even better? Like, dude, don't incentivize this behavior. A little vacation, let's say, to hopefully get back to where we began. So I took her on a 10-day cruise. Oh, good Lord. Everything was amazing. The food was fantastic, the sea was stunning, and best of all, things finally felt like they were finally going back to normal. I was so excited. I planned a little surprise for her. I brought back some red wine for us to share at our cabin, but when I came in, yep, I caught Gloria, now with 2 sailors? Now it's 2? Next time is gonna be 3. Oh God, no, in our cabin bed. I want to say I couldn't believe it, but I could. Of course you could. You saw her do it at once. I just can't believe the the two sailors part. Is she like scaling up? Is she? Oh God. I should have known I couldn't trust her. How could I have been so blind? I don't want to say it, but right? How could you have been so blind? Oh God. She insisted I was the only one for her, but only one, my these were the second and third guys, at least that I know of. I broke up with her there and then. There we go, finally! Took you a while. Oh God, at least it's over. At least it's over, right? Luckily, there was just one more day on that cruise, and I spent the whole day avoiding her. Thankfully, Gloria didn't mess with my bags, so I just took them when she wasn't in the room and was one of the first ones to disembark. It's a shame you couldn't enjoy the cruise a little better, but yeah, it's probably for the best, you know. For some reason, Gloria didn't come straight to the apartment after the cruise was over, which was actually great because it gave me time to pack up her things, send her a message about her stuff being on the curb, and blocked her. I don't think that's legal, my guy. I think if she's been living there for a while, that's probably illegal. Yeah, that's probably not something you can do. I think she can, like, claim something, tenancy of your house, I think. You shouldn't do that. But okay, I went to check yesterday and her stuff was gone. I can only hope she was the one who took it. If it wasn't her, you could be in even more serious trouble. Cause, yeah, no, you're not making good decisions, my guy. The only good decision you've made so far was to break up with her, honestly. I was venting to my friends about this whole fiasco, but they all said I was an a-hole for not listening to them when they warned me, and that I only had myself to blame. How I'm an absolute idiot for not having broken up with her in the first place. The first time around. And what kind of stupid ass moron takes a cheater on a 10-day cruise? Ouch. Okay. Is he an idiot? Yes. Is he a stupid ass moron? Yes. Is he an asshole for this? I don't think so. I think he's just a little stupid. I think he's just a little dum-dum in the head. I think he's just a little blinded by love. I don't think he's an asshole per se. Like, yes, I would be annoyed if I went out of my way to warn a friend about someone they're dating that's really bad news and they didn't listen, but I wouldn't call them an asshole for it. Come on. So Reddit, AITA, for taking my now ex girlfriend on a cruise after she had cheated on me. You should have led with that instead of just saying you took your girlfriend on a cruise. You should have led with the fact she cheated on you. I wouldn't say you're the a-hole per se, because this isn't a-hole behavior. This is just dumb behavior. This is just blinded by love behavior, okay? You're a little annoying and you're a little dumb, but you're not an a-hole, in my opinion. And I know some of the comments are gonna be like, you're the a-hole to yourself. Don't listen to those. There's no such thing as you're the a-hole to yourself. Those people don't have active brain cells. So, yeah, I declare OP not the a-hole. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next story. We've got a story from u/LVM3 not. Cool name. Uh, AITA for blowing up at this guy I'm seeing. It depends what he do. What he do? Okay, I'm looking over the text post and I don't think I see a single punctuation that's not question marks. I think I know exactly the kind of voice I'm gonna do for this. Okay, get ready. Okay, so I don't really know how this thing works. This is my first time posting here. But like, my friend told me to post this here and ask y'all if I was wrong or not. Also, throwaway here. Like, I met this guy a few weeks ago and we started talking and he's like toast perfect. Like, what the hell? Anyways, he spent the night. It was amazing. He made me breakfast in bed and he even met my mom. So, like, we're totally official, right? But, like, he doesn't seem like he thinks we're official. And, anyways, he's been, like, really nice to me and he's really hot. So, like, I really want to date him and stuff. But I have no idea what he's thinking, you know? Like, does he think I'm hot? Does he think I'm annoying? Am I clingy? Is he gonna block me? Anyway, I got drunk and met up with him, and I might have blown up at him asking if he really loves me or not. And like, he said I'm his beloved and I don't have to doubt if I'm enough and stuff. But honestly, I got so mad that he just answered me right away like that. Like, I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously. I am equal parts annoyed at this girl and very, very intrigued about her. I think it's a girl. Is it a girl? About this person, I'm equal parts intrigued about this person and annoyed at them. Where was I? That I was like, you do not get to tell me that I'm worrying over nothing. That I'm blowing this up, like what? Nuh-uh. So yeah, I asked if he wanted to break up, but I didn't want to hear it, so I ran out. Now I have this massive hangover, and I called my friend to ask if I'm wrong, but she just started laughing at me. Honestly, I would too. Gosh. And told me to ask Reddit, so like, am I wrong? I think your friend is based. Okay, so let's dissect this. Sorry I didn't make any comments in the middle of the story because I was too focused on keeping the voice. But this one's really short, so it's gonna be fine to just go commenting on the different parts. So you were seeing this guy, right? And he is perfect for you, apparently. And he's really nice. He met your mom. So it seems like you guys have something nice going on. And you're apparently going at a nice rate, I guess. You're apparently in the talking stages still. But it's a nice thing you guys got going on. But the fact that you're thinking, am I annoying? Am I clingy? Is he gonna block me? I don't think he's gonna block you if he went all the way to meet your mom and stuff. I don't think he's gonna block you. But if you're being annoying and clingy, I can't tell you that. You gotta ask him. things would be so much easier if people just communicated. And like, I feel this person is just insecure. I think this person is insecure. They might have an anxious attachment style, and this is the first time someone's being this nice of a partner to them, probably. I don't know. I don't know if that's really the case. Maybe I'm just imagining what I want to see. But this person feels anxious, and trust me on this. Trust me, any and all problems that can be solved in a relationship without breaking up can be solved by talking. Talking is the root of all problem solving. If you have a problem, you go up to your partner, you're like, hey, let's sit down and talk about something because there's this thing bothering me. You talk it out. You reach a conclusion, a middle ground. You have to talk to people. And it's nice that she went to meet up with him and asked him this stuff. It's not nice that she got really drunk for it, because clearly her judgment, I'm sorry, I'm using her pronouns again for this person that I don't know if it's a girl. So they got really drunk and met up with the guy. That's not good. Don't get drunk to have important relationship conversations, because important relationship conversations should be had. I think that's right. Yeah. Sober, so you can be in your right mind to properly argue your points and reach a proper conclusion. When both of you are in sound mind, you should not be drunk to get to have serious talks about your relationship. It's very cool of him that he just answered. He said you're his beloved. I think you guys are a little further than I expected, actually. I think you guys are at the point of asking each other out, to be honest. So I really don't think you have to be anxious about this. But I understand anxiety isn't something that you can just, oh, you don't have any reason to be anxious, just don't be anxious. That's not how it works. So I understand that part. But I don't think you have any reason to be anxious. So just talk it out. Talk it out. Soothe your fears. And if you start feeling anxious, you remind yourself of the actual reality instead of the one that is spiraling inside of your head. That's what I've been doing recently, and it's helping a lot. I wouldn't say it's fixing it, but it's helping a little bit. A lot bit, actually. So, yeah. He said you don't have to doubt if you're enough. That's very nice of him. Like, I can see someone could argue this is love bombing and he's being a manipulator and he's just saying what you want to hear. But I don't know. I think you guys have a nice thing going on, and you are being very anxious, and you just need to talk it out properly without being drunk. Okay. And you asked if you wanted to break up and you ran away. That's not good, because if that guy took you seriously, your relationship could be very much over right now, and that's not very nice, because it looks like you guys had a nice thing going on. But if he like knows you better and he knows you don't actually mean it, it's still not a nice thing to say because it puts a fear on the person receiving the threat of breaking up. And you ran out. So like he might think you just straight up gave up on him. So I don't know. I feel like that last part about you blowing up on him and getting drunk to say all these things, and being mad at his answer of that he loves you, and asking if he wants to break up, then running out. That part, you are the a-hole. You didn't really behave maturely in this conversation, and you were drunk for a serious relationship conversation. I don't think that was a very good idea at all. But the part about being anxious about your relationship and wanting to be with this guy, but not knowing for sure what if you're on the same page, you're not the a-hole for that. It's just normal anxious stuff. Don't worry about it. But you should communicate better and not blow up at him when drunk like that. And your friend is based for laughing. I'm sorry. I would have laughed too. So that concludes story 2. And now story 3 of our little AITA video, my first AITA video ever. Story 3 is our last story. So without further ado, this story is by u/SpiderGamer, and it's called AITA for Tricking My Viewers Again. So you might be a little bit confused right now and thinking, Spidey, what do you mean tricking your viewers again? You said you were going to read AITA stories, and you read 2 AITA stories. If you are saying you tricked us because you're not going to read a third one, that's a little nothing, basically, to call it tricking your viewers, right? But that's not it, though. That's not the part I tricked you. You see, the last 2 stories I read were actually fake. That's right. Both stories were fake and written by me. Little old me. That's right. These stories are not on Reddit. You can't find them anywhere because they're actually from my Sangsum notes. I wrote them myself. And I wrote them based off of 2 songs, actually. The first one, based off of the song Gloria by my favorite band, Magic. So, if the lyrics from the chorus, Gloria, why do you play with me? If I'm the only one, then who the hell is he? Did you have sex all day? How could I be so blind? Oh, Gloria, can you just tell me why? Sound a little bit familiar to you? Now you know why. It's because I wrote the story based off of this song, and it's such a story-like song the way it's written. It really sounds like it's your close friend telling you the story of how his relationship was actually really bad. So I always wanted to try to make it into an actual Reddit post, and I got really happy that I'm really happy I got to do that. And following the pattern I established, the second story was also based off of a song. It's called Love Me Not by AmItheA. I can't say I am a huge fan of AmItheA because I don't actually really know them that well. I know like 2 songs from them, and Love Me Not is one of them. And I can't say I love Love Me Not, but I do think the song is pretty funny, in my opinion. I don't know, there's something about how desperate and anxious attachment the girl is in the song that it's a little funny to me. It's a little rom-com to me. So I wrote it based off of Love Me Not, and it was also really fun to write. So yeah, those two stories were actually fake, and I didn't actually read any AITA for you guys today. So let me know, am I the a-hole for doing that? Am I the a-hole for tricking you guys again? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I am very happy about this. But I apologize for my mischief. And please don't be too mad at me. I put a lot of effort into this one. You have no idea how long it takes to write up two completely original song inspired posts from Reddit and edit pictures to make it look like Reddit screenshots, and then record the video and then edit the video in time for April 1st, when it's getting really close actually, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this in time. I'm probably gonna be able to finish this in time. If you're watching this on April 1st, I finished it on time. But yeah, I'm really happy with the results actually. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm happy, and I apologize. So let me know in the comments if I am the a-hole for this. And I actually hope you had just as much fun as I did in this process. And if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like. If you have anything to tell me, including your judgments, please tell me in the comments below. I really, really, really like reading your comments. They really make my day. And if you like my videos and you want to see more from me, I suggest you subscribe. I post videos every Saturday, every 15th, on the 15th of every month, and sometimes on special occasions such as today. But if you never want to miss a video from me, I do suggest you click the notification bell, so you'll always be notified when I post. And I especially, if you know this channel, you know that I especially love puns. So if you have any puns for me, please leave them in the comments below. I would be super duper happy to read them. And speaking of puns, we got the pun of the day today, brought by our wonderful, amazing, perfect friend of the channel. Thank you so much, Zeno, once again for bringing us this wonderful pun. It's actually one of your tomorrow's puns. Why should you thank your arms? They're always by your side. Applause, applause. That is so true, bestie. So true. You should always thank your legs as well for always keeping you up. Oh, I love these puns. But with that said, I will leave you guys here today. I hope you stick around. I hope you're not too mad at me. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you continue having a wonderful, amazing day. I hope your week is wonderful, amazing, and perfect, and everything goes well for you. And that you keep on shining bright, being who you are, staying safe, staying healthy, and staying happy. I really, really hope you're happy in life. And I'm proud of you for always doing your best. Please continue to do your best. Drink water, and I will hopefully see you guys Saturday. Bye bye. Love you. Mwah. Please don't be mad at me.